So good evening and welcome. Welcome to Divine Healing Valley Spirituality and Healing Meet. And this is our regular Wednesday sessions. So the topic for today's session is Heal Your Chakras. So we will be knowing about the chakras and we will know some methods how you can heal your chakras. Normally, most of the participants here have done the healers program. So for the healers, it is a new experience because we are not going to talk of healing techniques per se. I mean, like what we have here learned in Vedic healing and other healing modalities. But yes, what we will be doing is, even if you are a non-healer, how you can know and heal your chakras. So that's what this session is all about. So it is for everybody, not only for spiritual healers. Yes. And for those who are not aware of what I do, I am a spiritual healer, a life coach, and I conduct programs on Vedic healing, Vedanta wisdom, and Ashtavakra Gita wisdom, and all these programs we conduct. Some are paid programs and some are in the Wednesday meet, which is open for everybody. So today we are here in the Wednesday meet, and what we will be doing is we will be discussing on these topics of healing your chakras. So first, let us have some sharing from people. What is your understanding of the chakras, energy chakras in your system? And if you're aware of it, are you doing some methods, or following some modalities where you are healing yourself through healing your chakras? So who would like to share? Meanwhile, Nakul ji, welcome. And Daksh, welcome. Yes. Yeah, namaskar. So I guess Nakul has also been invited by Amiji, right? Okay, good. So a big congratulations to Amit for having the guest here. And welcome to all the guests. Yes. Let's acknowledge everybody. Right. So coming to the topic, what is your understanding of the chakras? And if you're doing any modalities for healing your chakras, we will start with that. So all the guests are welcome to share their experience. And Archana ji, anything that you would like to share? Whenever appropriate, Rupa ji, feel free to do that. Yes. कौन बोलना चाहेंगे? इस टॉपिक के बारे में क्या जानते हैं आप, क्या अंडरस्टैंडिंग है आपकी?
I think Daksh has some understanding. We had a discussion. Daksh, you want to share
Yeah, anything, whatever is your understanding, because I want to know what your level of understanding is right now, and then we will take it on from there and build it up. So I Vipul is another guest who has joined in. Welcome. Yes. So nobody wants to share? Then we straight away get into the topic. Yes? Okay. So let us look at it from this point of view. As a human being, we are aware of our gross or physical body, right? That is how we interact with the world, and people know us by our physical appearance, physical body. So that is the first level of appearance on the planet Earth. Then when we have this physical body. So besides this physical body, which is also called the Annamaya Kosh. So if we talk of koshas means body. So there are five sheets or five layers of our body. First one is the physical or gross body called the Annamaya Kosh. And the second is the energy body or the vital body, which is the Pranamaya Kosh, right? Third is the Manomaya Kosh or the mind body. The fourth is Vijnanamaya Kosh or the intellect body. And the fifth layer is called the Anandamaya Kosh or the bliss body. So these are the five koshas, five bodies, five layers of our existence on this planet Earth. Okay. So Annamaya Kosh के बारे में हम सब जानते हैं, gross body है, physical body है, and we interact with each other, so we are aware of it. Now this Pranamaya Kosh is the electromagnetic field around the physical body. And it is you can say, network of nadis. 72,000 nadis. Approximately 72,000 nadis are flowing in the Pranamaya Kosh. So there is an electromagnetic field around our physical body. And this is also called the breath body, because when we breathe in, we take prana energy along with oxygen. So that is how our body gets charged. And physical body and mind body को connect करता है प्राणमय कोश. So प्राणमय कोश, which is a network of nadis, connects the physical body and the mind body, right? So that is the understanding. So right now we will stick to these three, and our main work is going to be done in the pranamaya kosh, because when we have the network of nadis, the nadis are going from head to toe, corresponding to head to toe, because it is in the around the body. It's a covering around the body, electromagnetic field. So nadis are a crisscross of body from head to toe. तो नाड़ी जब क्रॉस करती हैं, उन क्रॉसिंग्स को चक्रास बोलते हैं. And there are more than, you can say, 200 minor chakras, and sub minor chakras और ज़्यादा हैं, maybe around 1100 or so. And in major chakras we have 7 major chakras. Okay, so you can call that junctions. बहुत सारे stations हैं, बहुत सारे छोटे stations हैं, और उसके बाद junctions हैं. तो 7 जो major junctions हैं, उनको हम 7 major chakras बोलते हैं. और जब हम इन 7 major chakras की healing करते हैं, so we heal our body, physical body, as well as our mind body. So that is the connection. We can heal our body and mind by knowing and healing the chakras in our system. So that is the basic introduction of the chakras, the energy wheels. We call that chakra or the wheels, energy wheels. So there are 7 major chakras. So let's have some sharings now. What do you understand from what I've said so far? And now we will be going into the knowledge of these 7 major chakras and how to heal them, right? If anybody has any questions or anything that you want to ask, please go ahead. I'll give you a few minutes for that. Meanwhile, let me welcome the people who have just joined in. So Leslie Lal, welcome. And yes, right. So who wants to share about? Yes, Ravi Pratap ji, you have raised your hand. And after that, Amit ji, you want to share something?
Yeah, maybe just wanted to set a little bit of more context to it, that with your permission. So this week is the introduction to all the 7 chakras and their significance. And I think we missed to mention that in the next 7 weeks, we will pick up every chakra every Wednesday. So starting from today, 8 weeks, we will focus on chakras. Today is the summarization of all. From next Wednesday, every chakra, starting from root and ending on the crown.
Correct.
On the 8th line.
I would have come to it once I've introduced the 7 chakras, but that's fine.
Sure.
So today it is going to be an overview of those 7 major chakras, and the subsequent weeks we will pick up 1 chakra for each session and dive into the details of it, so that you are fully aware of how to heal your chakra. Yeah. So yes, anybody who wants to ask any question or wants to share their experience, have you ever gone to a healer or done some healing tech modalities yourself and got some benefits out of healing your chakras? So anybody who wants to share your experience, you can do that. And I repeat once again that the healers are not going to talk of the healing techniques, because that is a separate topic altogether. So whether it is Vedic healing, Reiki healing, karmic healing, quantum healing, whatever healing techniques we have learned, that will be separate. We are talking of non-healers, how they can heal their mind and body through healing your chakra. So that's what the topic is today. Yes? Right. So anybody who has any question? Yes, Nakul, go ahead.
What, according to your experience, what is the way so that we remain in the Anandamay Kosh for the longest period of time? So,
okay. So you want to see that it is already there. Anandamay Kosh is already a part of the 5 layers of the body of your existence. Okay. So whenever you experience bliss or joy, you are activating that. That's what I would say. So when is it activated will be the right question. It's not a question of staying there for a long time. It is already there. वो आपका घर ही है. लेकिन वो कब activate होगा और कितनी देर तक activate होगा, ये आपके हाथ में है. So whenever you are feeling joy, happy, bliss. That is when the Anandamaya Kosh will be active, and you will have that experience of joy or happiness or bliss, right? So now the
Right.
question is, when are you not there? So when you are upset, when you are angry, when you are having some negative emotions, obviously you are not there. So that is where you need to check कि मैं कितनी देर negative emotions में हूँ या negative thoughts में हूँ, which is depriving me of my birthright of being joyful or blissful. Correct? So that is where what the introspection should be. Correct? And the way to reach there is very simple. You keep healing your chakras and heal your body and mind. So you will activate all the 5 layers of your body. Correct?
Correct.
All right, but good. Let's acknowledge
Thank you.
Nakulji. Good question. Right. So now, without any further delay, let us introduce the 7 major chakras. So the basic existence of all human beings and all living beings is from the root chakra. Root chakra is our Mooladhara. Mooladhara is our existence, right? Mool is the root. So when we talk of Mooladhara or the root chakra, we're going to talk of our basic survival or basic existence. So root chakra is the first or the lowermost chakra. It is situated at the end of your spine, right? And when you stand in Sandity position, you know that you are touching your root chakra. So that is the location of the root chakra, correct? Second, higher than that root chakra is your sacral chakra. Sacral chakra is also called Swadhisthana chakra. Yes. And it is just below the navel. Location is just below the navel. When I say below the navel, you should understand I'm not talking about the physical body. It is corresponding to this position that chakra will be there, because all the chakras are where in the pranamaya kosh by the crossings of the nadis, correct? But it will correspond to the location where I am indicating in the physical body. So when you touch your body, the physical body below the navel, you are actually touching your Swadhisthana chakra. That is how you need to understand it, right? And above the Swadhisthana chakra, we have the solar chakra. Solar chakra is what? Solar chakra is your Manipura. So it is called Manipura chakra, and it is just above the navel. So it takes care of your complete stomach, intestine, digestive system, so the whole area above the navel, right? Front and back. Even sacral chakra or the Swadhisthana chakra is front and back, and root chakra is also front and back, right? So we have the chakras in the, you can access that in the front of the body. You can also access that from the back of your body. So that is how it is. So the lower 3 chakras are very, very important. Root chakra, sacral chakra, and the solar chakra. Everybody clear till now? Yes. I'm just giving you the location and the name. Above the solar chakra, we have the spiritual heart chakra. The spiritual heart chakra means what? It is not the actual heart position. Actual heart is in the left position, but spiritual heart chakra will be exactly in the middle. So the criss crossing, आपके armpits का crossing और आपके सिर से लेके अगर आप एक vertical line खींचेंगे तो जो वहाँ पे intersection होगा, that is the spiritual heart chakra, right? So that is the location of the heart chakra, and heart chakra is actually called the balancing chakra. So there are 3 lower chakras and 3 higher chakras, and heart chakra is the balancing chakra. Yes. So it is the absolutely perfect place to operate from in life. And the heart chakra, as it is the symbol, it is of love, peace, and joy. So that is the basic understanding of how you can maintain the balance in your life. Right? अभी पीछे पूछ रहे थे कि आनंदमय कोश में रहने का तरीका क्या है? हार्ट चक्रा में स्थित हो जाओ. हार्ट चक्रा में स्थित हो जाओगे, then you will be free from all the negative emotions, and you will be accessing the higher emotions of love, peace, joy, contribution, forgiveness, compassion. So all these emotions are there in the heart chakra, right? So heart chakra, as we know, it is, as I said, in the absolutely center of your body. So that will be the rib cage ke beech mein. So that is your heart chakra. Above the heart chakra, we have the 5th chakra, which is called the throat chakra, and heart chakra is also called Anahat chakra. Anahat, right? And throat chakra is called Vishuddha chakra. It is as the name suggests, the throat. So that is the position of the throat chakra. Above the throat chakra, we have the Agya chakra or the third eye chakra, which is normally between the eyebrows and the center of the forehead. So center of the forehead above between the eyebrows is the position for the third eye chakra. Now this is also called the master controller. So third eye chakra controls all the other lower chakras and is the master key, you can say, for the all the chakras in your system. And the seventh major chakra is the crown chakra, which is just above the top of the head. And that is also called the Sahasrara. So these are the 7 major chakras in your system, Pranamaya Kosh. Yes. So before I move forward, let me have some sharing from people about your understanding. What have you understood from the 7 major chakras that is governing your existence, that is governing your life, and it governs, by the way, it governs everything that is happening to you in your life, because it is a coordination between the body and mind, right? Whatever is happening in your life is experienced by the body. Yes. And how the body is operated? Through your mind. So these chakras will show the health. If they are in the healed condition, they will show how the body and mind are healed and how you can actually move forward in your life with perfect balance, order, and harmony in your life. And if these chakras are blocked, then obviously you will have a lot of problems in your life, and that also is indicated by the blocks in these chakras. So before we go into the understanding of these chakras, let's have some people share their experience. What are you understanding by these discussion that we are having? Anybody? Especially the guests. Yes, Nakul, go ahead.
Sir, is there a way that we can check that? Is there a parameter or a scale to measure the status or state of these chakras? Like, what is the condition right now, and they are not healed, or is there something?
Yes. But then it may not be available to you as a novice in this field. So possibly you will have to go to a practicing healer who can tell you about your aura feedback. They can tell you the health of your chakras. So if you come to me, I will ask you a few details. Then I will be able to check the aura feedback for you, which will give you the health of these chakras. So I can possibly tell you कि आपके लोअर चक्रास में प्रॉब्लम है, आपके रूट चक्रा में ब्लॉक्स हैं, आपके सेक्रल चक्रा में ब्लॉक्स हैं, या फिर सोलर चक्रा में ब्लॉक्स हैं, and of course the healing modalities by which we can remove the chakras. Initially you will not be able to do that of your own, but an indication can be given by the life situations you are facing. Okay, so for example, if there is a person who is, let's say, who is having some survival issues in life. Survival issues में क्या आते हैं?
रूट चक्र का
जॉब चला गया नहीं, आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट लाइफ सिचुएशंस. इस लाइफ सिचुएशन से आपको पता लगेगा कि रूट चक्र में हीलिंग चाहिए. कैसे होगा? सर्वाइवल इश्यूज है. सर्वाइवल इश्यूज, जॉब जाने वाली है, पड़ोसियों से लड़ाई झगड़ा चल रहा है, पुलिस केस हो गया, कोई प्रॉपर्टी डिस्प्यूट चल रहा है, कोर्ट के चक्कर चल रहे हैं, हाँ, या हॉस्पिटल के बहुत ज़्यादा चक्कर हो रहे हैं, बीमारियां आ गई हैं, यू आर डायग्नोज ऑफ ए क्रिटिकल डिजीज एंड यू आर रनिंग अराउंड द डॉक्टर्स. तो सर्वाइवल इशू दिख रहा है सब में. सर्वाइवल इशू दिख रहा है तो स्ट्रेट वे रूट चक्र में हीलिंग जरूरी है. That is how when a healer comes to me and tells me this is my problem, तो clear indication मिल जाता है सर्वाइवल इशू चल रहे हैं तो रूट चक्र तो ब्लॉक्ड है ही है. करेक्ट.
And so are you saying that once it is healed, then the survival challenges will be taken care of as well?
Yes. So as the healing goes on, the survival issues will get resolved. आपके फाइट्स कम होने शुरू हो जाएंगे, आपके हेल्थ इंप्रूव होने लग जाएगी, आपकी जॉब में स्टेबिलिटी आ जाएगी, पड़ोसियों के साथ थोड़ी हार्मनी में आ जाओगे, बिजनेस पार्टनर के साथ झगड़े कम हो जाएंगे, धीरे धीरे इंप्रूवमेंट आएगी. बट देन इट विल बी एन इंडिकेशन, इट विल स्टार्ट, सिचुएशंस विल स्टार्ट गेटिंग बेटर. करेक्ट. That is how you understand from the life situations what is needed to be healed. Similarly, अगर आप sacral chakra की बात करें तो sacral chakra is all about what? Pleasure center. वो pleasure center है, right? Pleasure center अगर है तो it will take care of all your joy and pleasures in life. Relationships. तो major relationship issue अगर है तो आपका sacral chakra में problem है, blocks हैं. I will not go into all the chakras. I'm just giving you in a single liner kind of a thing. And the solar chakra is all about power, control and willpower. तो अगर आपको सक्सेस मिलनी है लाइफ में, सक्सेस नहीं मिल रही है, करेक्ट, जॉब में प्रमोशन नहीं मिल रही है, तो अब आपको सक्सेस चाहिए और वो नहीं मिल रही है, दैट मींस सोलर चक्र में ब्लॉक्स है.
Does a quick question, because does yoga also heal these chakras?
Yes, because see, yoga is what? Basically, yoga is what? I'm not talking of the physical exercises. Yoga is union with the divine. Whenever you are talking of divine energies, they will heal your body and mind. क्योंकि आप डिविनिटी की बात करें तो डिवाइन एनर्जी से ही हीलिंग होती है. हीलिंग कैन ओनली बी डन बाय द डिवाइन. Divine healing energies only can heal, right? How you access that can be different modalities. So you can do yoga, you can do meditation, you can do pranayam, you can do healing modalities. All these will help you. And today we are going to introduce a modality which will help you in healing all these chakras. Yes. And when I hand over the authority to Amit ji will be sharing a modality which will be very, very clear for you how you can do healing of these chakras in your own way, even if you are not a healer, right? Though you may not know what is the situation, but if from the life situation that you're facing, you would know कि कौन सी healing जरूरी है, कौन से chakras के blocks हैं और कैसे आप healing कर सकते हो. But what my understanding is that you should heal all the 7 major chakras, irrespective of what the situation is, because you don't know what is the source of the problem. Effect वहां पे दिख रहा होगा लेकिन source कुछ और हो सकता है. तो आपका इफेक्ट दिख रहा होगा सोलर चक्र में, लेकिन उसका सोर्स हो सकता है रूट चक्र. तो डोंट गो बाय एनालिसिस बिकॉज इट इज टू कॉम्प्लिकेटेड फॉर अस टू पिन पॉइंट इस चक्र की वजह से लाइफ में ये हो रहा है. नहीं. तो यू शुड हील ऑल द 7 मेजर चक्रास. Whenever there is any crisis in your life, all the 7 major chakras should be healed, and we will be sharing the modality by which you can do that very easily. Yes. All right, let's acknowledge Nakul. That's a very good question. Yeah. Good. So we have introduced the 7 chakras, 7 major chakras, and we have given you the name and the locations. Everybody clear on this? Abhi tak koi doubt? Right. So what I will do now is I will request Amit ji to take over and share how we can give an overview about that modality of the healing modality by which we can heal all the 7 major chakras. And in subsequent sessions from now onwards, in the next session, we will be talking about root chakra. We will talk of more details about root chakra, and we will specifically do the modality which will help you to heal your root chakra. So one by one, we will be dealing with all the 7 major chakras, right? So Amit ji, if you're ready, please take over.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, sir. I've learned a lot also from you about chakras, from you, Hitesh ji, and my other consumption on internet about what is this nadi system, the junctions, and the breath, which also takes along the energy with us. And the energy is required to be flowing very smoothly throughout the body, for which we have these all nadis and 112 chakras or energy centers. जिनमें से the major ones are 7. I've learned a lot also from you in the last 3 years, as I said. So what happened in my journey, and this is all my friends who've joined on my request. I happen to probably focus a lot more on this entire realm and universe of chakras, and understood that what are the factors which block these chakras, and also on the other side, what are the things which get affected in life because of the blocking of these chakras, and thirdly, what are the various modalities and tools and techniques to either heal these chakras or balance these chakras or activate these chakras. So I'm going to take about 10 minutes, and I will show a quick slide also for a couple of minutes. Sir, maybe if you could give me the hosting right as well, make me co-host as well.
You want the screen share for today or from next session
Yeah,
onwards?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So already talked about 7 chakras, 7 energy centers. Their locations have been talked about. We all should know that various activities that we do in our life. For example, if we have done something wrong in our life, and if we have a guilt of anything, then perhaps, for example, our sacral chakra gets blocked, which is the second chakra from the bottom. If we talk about Muladhara, which is the first chakra, which is root chakra, if we have done something wrong and we are fearful, if not in guilt, but if we are in fear, then the Muladhara chakra gets blocked. Likewise, all the 7 chakras are associated with certain activities and karmas that we'll end up doing in this life, because, or even previous lives, because of which these may get blocked. So as we progress in the next series, as in for the next week, we will focus a lot more that what is the activity which blocks a particular chakra, number one. Number two, what area of life gets affected? For example, guilt ho gaya, okay, fine. Then how does it help or how does it affect? So for example, the second chakra from the bottom, which is sacral, because of guilt, it gets blocked. And what it affects creativity and pleasures in life, for example. And how to unblock it to be more creative and to have more pleasures in life. There are various modalities. I think it is endless. And somebody was just talking about the yogas, even the asanas, very specific physical postures. There are some physical asanas which are specifically for a chakra. For example, we all know about Surya Namaskar. Now, Surya Namaskar is responsible to unblock and balance the solar plexus, which is Manipura chakra, which is yellow in color. It is associated with Surya Dev. And also there are various goddesses and gods and deities which are also associated with chakras. So for example, Ganesh Ji is associated with the Muladhara chakra. So working on, let's say, worshipping Ganesh Ji and idolizing Ganesh Ji can also help in the balancing of the root chakra. So it is endless. So when I looked at so many options and tools to better our chakras, I somehow got really fascinated by 5 very strong elements or ingredients, which personally I found very beneficial, and I found globally a lot of people are using it. And I started to call it CHAM, CHAMM, which is an acronym of 5 ingredients, which stands for color, C for color, H for hand mudra, A for affirmations, M for music, and another M for mantra. So I repeat: color, hand mudra, affirmations, music, and mantra. In short, I call it CHAM. So every chakra has a very specific CHAM. So for example, to begin with, root chakra has a specific color that it is associated with, which is red. It has a very specific, number 2, it is a very specific affirmation. For example, I am stable, I am healthy, and I'm fearless. Third is hand mudra. So there's a very specific hand mudra for every chakra, including root chakra. So CHA. So hand mudra and affirmation. Sorry, hand mudra is first and is the third element, which is affirmation. Fourth being music. Now, when I say music, very precisely, there is some sound frequency music which is available in internet. So I know it is a dependence on some external element. To be able to listen to music, we need to either depend on the singing bowls or some external source of music, for which we have YouTube. So understand it is an external element, it is a dependence, but it is powerful if there is a tool that universe has created for us, which is this recorded music on any app. So YouTube is all full of very specific sound frequency music, which is very specific to a particular chakra. For example, for root chakra, a sound frequency ranging from 50 hertz to about 150 hertz works best. And the last is mantra. When I say mantra, CHAMM, so the last M is for mantra. And this mantra is specifically Bij mantra. So many of us would already be aware that every chakra has a specific Bij mantra that it is associated with. And chanting a particular Bij mantra also heals. So for example, once again, for root chakra, it is LAM, LAM, LAM. Yeah. So with this, I think I would now share one quick slide with you. Any question till now? Anyone? Okay, is my slide clearly visible?
Yes.
Okay, sure. So moving to the, this is not a very important slide. Okay. So why is it not moving? Okay. Can you see this white slide now? Okay, sure. So I want to just quickly just spend a few seconds on the location of these chakras. So plexus, these are good chakras. And in the next slide, I will tell you that even through functional MRIs, these plexus have been physically found, which have been over research. It has been found, okay, working on these plexus helps life in various fashions, but they still don't call it, okay, these are chakras and these are nadis, but ultimately these are the plexus which have been found in various reports, which I will show in the next slide. Yeah, so if you can see my cursor moving, so these are the locations of, and usually it is about 2-3 inches inside of our vertebral column. So what I've learned recently in the last couple of years, that it is best to access this from the back side instead of the front of the body. But I think it can be debatable, but that does not matter. What matters is that there are real good chars of the tissue or the plexus which have been found in our body. So on the left, mechanism, yes, they help in redirection and flow of energy. Number two, they affect emotional and spiritual well-being. And the process, how do we get benefit out of it? The process is that we can balance and harmonize the flow of energy throughout. Now, next. So just spending a few seconds on this. This is some screenshot from ChatGPT of various doctors, biologists, scientists, neuroscientists who have done extensive research and have found benefit of chakra meditation. And they call it energy center. So I also sometimes, so if you see this, energy center is more accepted by people who are more logical and scientific in approach and who do not want to talk too much about chakras. Yeah, so it is just a different word of the same thing. Now, this is also another screenshot. If you see this, functional MRI studies have also proven that how these chakras. So if you could see, yeah. Moving next. So this is the, so if you see this on the left side, root chakra enhances health. We start from the bottom. Sacral chakra affects creativity and pleasure. And by the way, I also, this presentation was made for corporate world. And I've also written a few things about how does it help a professional to develop even their functional and leadership skills. So for example, it is, so sacral chakra pe kaam karke, because it is for creativity and pleasure. When we say creativity, it's a marketing department of an organization which is going to utilize creativity a lot more. Marketing, sales, not necessarily, let's say, supply chain or operations people or finance people, for example. So solar chakra, center, sacral center is responsible for creativity and pleasure, and so on and so forth. Shashi sir has already talked about this, that what are the benefits of, and what are the functions of these chakras. So I will also not spend too much of time here. And I will quickly jump on to the last slide, which I was just talking about, which is a very powerful tool, which is my own experience, and also even if we do our own research after this session, see that globally a lot of people have chosen these individual tools to cleanse their chakras. Now, when I say individual tool, so if you see, number one is breath. So breath is not very specific to a particular chakra. So breath is a universal gift which God has given to all of us. I'm lucky to have one of the, I think Vivek is around. So Vivek ji is a transcendental meditation coach who's just done this session a few minutes ago. But coming back to this, so breath is a very ingredient part. It can be used with or without chakra meditation in mind and intention. So I don't need to talk too much about breath right now, but if you see this second point color, and then this is CHAM, CHAMM. So a lot of people individually use color in various expressions to cleanse their chakras. Likewise, a lot of people focus on hand postures. some people focus on affirmations, some people focus on this music, and some people focus on the Bij mantra. And obviously, some people also focus on a combination of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tools within the one session when they sit for meditation, or in various sessions, whatever their preference is. So what I found is that when we apply all these 5 elements, which is color, hand mudra, affirmation, music, and mantra, and even if we do it for a month without any necessarily trying to push ourselves towards a mental transformation, emotional transformation, they're saying, oh, I want to forgive a lot of people, or I want to accept a lot of people, or I want to believe in Shiva and Shakti, but wo ho nahi pa raha hai. I'm trying to forgive others, myself, trying to forget my past, wo nahi ho pa raha hai. So I think all that transformation, which can be very tiring and time-taking, simply these are some mechanical tools. Like हम लोग gym में जाते हैं, तो when we do whatever gymming, or when we do any, let's say we do a physical activity, हमने distance travel किया, drive करके, by walking, we will achieve the destination. It is so mechanical, so transactional. I have to say this also can be taken as a very transactional tool. We don't have to take it very deeply. Simply put, you sit for a session for, let's say, 10 minutes to 1 hour, whatever. And when, as I said, next Sunday, Wednesday onward, we will do a 10 minutes demo for every chakra every Wednesday. So when we sit for a session for 10 minutes or half an hour, whatever, let me take an example of root chakra. So if you think of the color red, and parallelly, if you also create the hand posture or a hand mudra, which is relevant to Muladhara, likewise, if we also utter certain positive affirmations, which means, for example, which is, I'm healthy and I'm stable. And there are more, but very crisply, healthy and stable is quite holistic. Next is music. So in music, हमें कुछ नहीं करना है. Background पे, we have to play some YouTube music from YouTube, which is a specific sound frequency of, let's say, for example, 100 hertz. And fifth point being chanting the Bij mantra, which is Lam in this example. So these 5 elements, if we do it one single session, it's like we are applying 5 different medicines at one single point of time without any side effect. There is no overdose. And guaranteedly, if we do it even 3 times a week, I guarantee that whatever problem that we have in life, within 1 month, you will see a clear result. And when I go to that extent that you can take a blank check from me right away, and if it does not work, put that in your bank. It works. I mean, it is magical. It is, and also why magical? That it does not require a lot of mental work. वो simply अपनी physical activity करनी है. Alternate days में भी करेंगे तो भी चलेगा. Half an hour is good. More the merrier, because शुरू में तो initial thoughts आते हैं. Initial 5, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, there'll be a lot of thoughts. Yeah. So at some point of time, when all the thoughts will be fatigued, and then you will find that this thing is starting to work. I think I will stop now and ask for questions if anybody wants to ask. So this is Chum. I'm eagerly waiting for questions here, just in case. Anybody wants to see any slide, I can go back. Otherwise, stop sharing.
Like color, suppose color कैसे choose करना है?
So
red
for
color.
root is red. उसके ऊपर orange, उसके ऊपर yellow, उसके ऊपर green, फिर ये light blue, dark blue, violet. Now, जब YouTube का वीडियो चलाएंगे तो background पे वही color होगा. So I will demonstrate in the next week. Otherwise, you can just think of, bring your awareness to the root chakra and imagine that a red color, not so hot, but red color ball, which is as much as size of a tennis ball, एक red color की energy ball घूम रही है, ऐसा imaginate करना. Pure imagination. It may sound fictitious, it may sound mysterious, mystical, unbelievable. और वो बात है, imagination is the beginning. हर चीज जो देख रहे हैं, imagination किसी ने किया था, laptop का, phone का, and then it become a product. So one has to imaginate the color which is corresponding to that chakra.
Okay.
You can also relate it this way. It is the rainbow color starting from the top of the head. So violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, red. That will you will be able to remember it faster, right?
Yeah.
बाकी visualize तो करना ही है. Color.
V यहाँ से V, and then towards the end R.
So that is the easiest way to remember it. So ये color का हो गया. Bij mantra is also There are many YouTube videos where you can find the Beej mantra. In fact, all these 5 modalities are individually done, like the affirmations. All the 7 major chakras can be healed by affirmations. All these 5 are individually also followed by many people. But here we have a you can say summarization of the whole thing, and it is very, very powerful. And as Amitji has said, he is ready to give you a blank check for that. So it works. And trust me, when you have the connection with the divine, and the divine energy is there flowing through you, because prana energy or the pranamaya kosh is full of divine energy only. So prana shakti जो आप breathing के साथ ले रहे हैं, that is why the breath is so important. And breath way is common to all the healing, all the 7 major chakras. Look at it that way. When you're breathing in, you're taking in the prana shakti from the universe, which is universal energy around present, and all the 7 major chakras are getting activated. Yes. So that is how you need to connect. Yes.
Okay. I also, I also end up teaching this, by the way, in Fortis hospitals and PNB MetLife, including doctors. So doctors of Fortis hospitals are also, I am lucky enough to be coaching them every month, sometimes once in a fortnight. So imagine, and this is happening for past 1 year. So imagine if these people are taking it and relishing it and getting benefit out of it. We all can. We all can. And I think our responsibility also becomes to consume this benefit. It's an amazing gift that we all have. And also spread this to our loved ones, dear ones. I think, and also as Shashiji also just mentioned some time back, only focusing on chakra and doing perhaps no other modality in spirituality can also make somebody fully awakened. I mean, it is complete scripture, complete technology or way of life. Because when we go deeper, you will understand, for example, by working on the heart chakra, you develop love for everyone, unconditional love. You feel that you are loved by everyone.